the guy Jack back with another one. And we about to get into this video. Jay Prince, shout out to Ace Time, shout out to Miles Ties and all them boys. And me personally, I don't think people fear Jay Prince. I think people respect Jay Prince because, you feel me, anybody can get touched, Jack. But, you know, I respect Jay Prince because he got out the mud. And like I said, shout out to them boys in the H, you dig?
Make Jay Prince one of the scariest dudes in the industry. Let's get right into it.
Shout out to Colin Brady.
Rap game for almost 40 years, but he's been hustling for even longer than that. He grew up in an area of Houston called the Bloody Nickel Apartments, surrounded by drugs, crime, and poverty. And he knew at an early age, he didn't want to live that kind of life. He started mowing lawns for money at just 7 years old, then moved up to selling weed and working as a welder. But instead of putting both feet in the trenches, Jay tried to make legit money and got a job as a bank teller. Staying out of the streets was also important to Jay because he wanted to keep his younger brother on a better path too. Jay's brother, Sir Rap-A-Lot, would link up with his homies Raheem and Jukebox at his grandma's crib and rap on the front porch. Jay didn't want him falling into the streets like everyone else around him, so when he lost the bank teller job, he had to find another way to bring money in. Jay bought an abandoned building in West Houston and turned it into a used car dealership. But selling rundown whips wasn't enough, and not before long, he was selling exotic cars to athletes. Then in '86, Sir Rap-A-Lot started recording tracks in the same building. The next year, Jay linked up with a computer science major named Cliff Blodgett and officially started Rap-A-Lot Records. Back then, Southern hip-hop didn't have any space in the industry, but all that changed when Jay Prince hopped into the game. He put together a crew called the Ghetto Boys, which eventually became one of the most influential rap groups ever. At first, it was Jay's brother, Sir Rap-A-Lot, Bushwick Bill, and Willie D. Then, after Jay discovered Scarface in a parking lot, he took his own brother out of the group and replaced him with Scarface.
Damn,
it was
that's
a cold
cold
move that made financial sense, and it proves that even back then, Jay Prince knew how to see the bigger picture. It didn't take long for Rap-A-Lot and its artists to start having a major impact on the industry. Jay helped create an entire new wave in the rap game, but at the same time, feds were on his back. Back in '88, DEA started a 12-year-long investigation into Prince and his Rap-A-Lot label. They thought Jay Prince was using the label as a front for drug trafficking, just like the Black Mafia family. The investigation went on for years, but according to rumors, Jay was able to shut the whole thing down by himself.
Damn.
In 2000, Scarface dropped his Last of a Dying Breed record on Rap-A-Lot and took shots at the DEA. That same year, Attorney General Janet Reno scrapped the investigation after Jay allegedly gave $200K to Al Gore's presidential campaign.
Damn.
A California representative also helped Jay Prince out when she told Janet Reno that Jay and everyone around him were worried about police harassment and excessive force. The DEA dropped the case, but an agent named Ernest Howard testified that he ended it because he was worried about agents' lives. It's not clear exactly what went down behind the scenes, but Jay Prince went toe-to-toe with the DEA and actually won. Taking on the government as well.
Money, boy.
But this next story proves that Jay Prince had total control in the streets too. Back in the day, Pimp C from UGK and Master P from No Limit Records got into some sort of beef over money. And after Pimp C dissed Master P on stage,
man, shout out to Master P, cause that boy, he the reason why a lot of boys started getting money, cause P got the game from goddamn Jay Prince, and Jay Prince told P how to get that money, and P started getting that motherfucking money, and niggas start making money when P really started getting it in the South. So shout out to motherfucking Master P, motherfucking legend in the game.
Master P and some goons allegedly kidnapped him and beat him up with pistols. Master P was allegedly about to pull the trigger and take out Pimp C, but first, he called Jay Prince for the green light. They both had ties to Jay, and he allegedly told Master P to let him go, and the whole situation ended there. Master P is another massive figure in the rap game, so him calling Jay before doing anything shows how powerful he is. There's no real evidence to back the story up, but Pimp C allegedly confirmed it on the track I Know You Strapped when he rapped, "You weak, so you call Houston for the hit, but didn't know that we got gangsta all over this so now you gotta deal with the king. Cause you done crossed me 3 times, we just can't let that go." Jay Prince usually lets other people do the talking, but occasionally he'll come out and check someone if he thinks they deserve it. Back in 2018, Jay's son, Jay Prince Jr., was having a birthday party in Houston when 6ix9ine tried to pull up. Before he could make it in the party, Jay's youngest son, Baby Jay, kicked him out and let him know he wasn't welcome. Rumors say 6ix9ine wouldn't check in with Jay Prince, and that's why he was kicked out. While he was testifying against his old crew, 6ix9ine told the court that wasn't his only run-in with the Rap-A-Lot crew. According to him, he was banned from performing at South by Southwest by then. And after that, he allegedly robbed Rap-A-Lot affiliates, Scumlord Dizzy, and Junior Boy. 6ix9ine dragging his label and friends in the court was finally enough to make Jay Prince speak on the situation. So he hopped on IG and wrote, "I'm hearing lies he's telling under oath about robbing me or representatives of Rap-A-Lot. Let me just make myself clear. If him or any of those clowns were to try to rob me or anyone from the Rap-A-Lot family, bad news would have beat them home. Handling outside artists like 6ix9ine is one thing, but But according to some Rap A Lot affiliates, Jay Prince is just as brutal when it comes to rappers on his own label. A Rap A Lot affiliate named Yuckmouth told DJ Vlad,
artists was getting f***ed up. I ain't gonna name what artist. They was getting f***ed up.
Okay.
Like physically, like if you go against the grain, man, it's gonna be some shit.
I heard that
it's
shit
not
before.
clear what really went on
Nigga
behind
wasn't
closed
getting
doors at Rap
paid.
A Lot, but Jay Prince takes care of his artists too. Back when Almighty Jay was brutally attacked and had his chain snatched, Jay Prince hopped on social media and called for backup. A dude named Zay Number 5 was spotted with a chain in the music video, but after Jay got involved, he hopped on social media immediately to let everyone know he wasn't behind the chain snatching. Zay ended up getting booked on an attempted murder charge,
Damn.
but even he was afraid of getting on Jay Prince's bad side. It didn't take long for Jay to get the chain back, and he proved again that he can reach out and handle situations anywhere. Rap A Lot Records isn't putting out classic albums like back in the day, but Jay Prince is still responsible for starting the career of one of the biggest artists in the world. And when Diddy threw a punch at him over a song, Jay stepped in and actually sent a diss track. A lot of people think Birdman and Lil Wayne are responsible for turning Drake into a superstar, but it was actually Jay Prince and his son Jazz. Jazz discovered Drake on MySpace and wanted his dad to sign him, but Jay wasn't convinced at first. Jazz finally convinced Jay to get on the phone with his homies in Canada to check out if the buzz on Drake's name was real, and after that, they brought him to Houston and connected him with Lil Wayne. A few years later, Diddy allegedly threw hands with Drake over the track 0 to 100 / The Catch-Up.
I don't know why people be playing with Diddy, bro. Like, he did what he did, bro. He need to go to jail, but Diddy is a fucking gangster, bro. Diddy is a fucking gangster, bro. Like, y'all about to go listen to them old stories from back in the day. Y'all about to go listen to them stories back in the day. That boy Diddy was a gangster. You feel me? Still is a gangster. He did what he did. He need to go to jail, bro. But he need to tell on everybody that was involved too. That's what I feel.
According to TMZ sources, Boy Wonder gave the track to Diddy and Drake to lay verses down on it. But after 8 months, Diddy still hadn't recorded a verse, so Drake just dropped the song by himself. The track became one of Drake's biggest early hits, and Diddy allegedly walked up to him in a nightclub and said, "You'll never disrespect me again," and threw a punch. Diddy's a legend in the game who allegedly has strong street ties too. But after he attacked someone in Jay's circle, Jay dropped a recorded warning called Courtesy Call and said, "Let me put these bully on notice by letting them know that Drake is family. Puffy feeling like he can put his hands on my family opens the doors for his family to be touched.
Damn.
You reap what you sow." Putting out a warning like that was a crazy move. Rappers send wild shots on diss tracks all the time, but for a hip-hop godfather to publicly threaten a legend like Diddy was crazy. Luckily, the situation cooled off and Diddy squashed the beef with Drake. But Jay Prince reminded everyone why you shouldn't mess with the people in his circle. The newest dude Jay's going after is Offset. Takeoff was tragically killed while he was chilling with Jay Prince Jr. and a bunch of other Rap A Lot
R.I.P.
affiliates in
Takeoff.
Houston.
I know this kind
There's
of
still a lot of
old.
confusion about what really went down that night. But Jay Prince Jr., and Mike Prince went on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast to speak on the situation. A video came out showing Jay Prince Jr. allegedly walking past Takeoff's body right after the shooting. But during the podcast, they explained the situation and claimed he was going to wash the blood off his hands. Then at the end of the interview, Jay called out Offset and said,
"You wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you."
the whole Prince family got a lot of backlash for the interview.
Yeah,
It sparked
they
a back and
did.
forth between Jay Prince and Offset too. Offset clapped back on IG. Then Jay made a wild video where he claimed he stepped in to help Offset after Lil Baby's 4PF crew jumped him in 2020. Jay also claimed that he kept Cardi B safe when she allegedly had some Crips in LA trying to get at her for using the word flu instead of blue on a post. Cardi B, Offset, and Wack 100 called cap on Jay's side of the story, but it's not clear who's really telling the truth. There was some crazy rumors flying that Jay Prince actually got arrested for threatening Offset and that Offset was in protective custody. Everyone in the rap game was shocked by the
Cap.
wild headlines, but it looks like it was all made up for clicks. Offset commented on it and said, "What the is this cap ass shit?" Then Jay posted a video of himself chilling in his yard, which proved that the whole thing was fake. Losing Takeoff was tragic enough, so hopefully Jay Prince and Offset can squash whatever they got going on before someone else gets hurt. Jay Prince is a scary dude in hip-hop, and it's not just his street ties that makes rappers afraid of him. Besides allegedly running the entire
Like I say, man, shout out to Jay Prince, and like I say, nobody's afraid of Jay Prince. They respect Jay Prince. You feel me? Jay Prince is a legend in the game because, like I say, he a man just like anybody else a man. You dig? And anybody can get touched. You dig? It don't matter how much money you got. Anybody can get touched. He's not above no man out here, bro. And, like, all respects to OG, you dig? But like I said, I respect what he did in the game. I respect that he got it out the mud, coming from the hood, how he got it. Like I said, I respect him. I don't fear no man. Just like nobody else should fear no man. He's a man like I'm a man. Shout out to OG. Shout out to them Malta boys. You dig?